we have a mouse. We have a name for a mouse. His name is Leonardo. My friend and volunteer Alex gave him a name, and it just sounded like the right one for him. So I appreciate all of the suggestions everybody gave us. There were some really good ones, and we're going to hold those in reserve. But when she said Leonardo, it just clicked, and it was like, that's his name. That's who he's supposed to be. So I've just cleaned his tank. I'd like to get him a bigger one at some point, but for now he is in this 20-gallon, it's a taller tank than my other 20. It's more actually like the aquarium, where I've got the fish. So this one, I've got to find a better place for it. For now, it's in the bottom of the mouse cage. There's a little girly face. The girls are up top. I got to clean them tomorrow. And so I had this empty space here, and I decided to just slide the tank into there for now. He's been in the living room, and I'm trying to keep animals out of the living room. Doesn't always work, but we try. So let's take a tour. I have, first of all, he's got his ropes. He really likes those. And his tree branch. I used, those were his. That platform that goes on with suction cups was his. And then this little wooden bridge down here. And then also his candle cup. He had this little thing that he was sleeping in. So I took a box from the treats, Baby Puff treats that we use for the mice, and flipped the lid open, cut some doors and windows in it. It wedged in there just perfectly. It was exactly the right size for it to be supported by the tank. But I also put that little night angel burrowing chamber to help support it as well, just because I worry sometimes. Then he's got his branch, which is also supported by everything. And then this, although it looks really steep, he grips onto the logs. He's been able to go up and down a few times just fine, so we'll leave that. Sometimes I put things in and then I realize I need to adjust something, but it's working. Hello, buddy. Leonardo. Too much reflection. And then this log bridge also kind of helps support his tree. I put some fresh grass. Some of it has gone to seed, which they really like. And what are you doing, buddy? You're very cute. And then I took this little box. Yes, it's a cat food box. I know, how ironic. Or maybe not very nice, I'm not sure. But it works out really great. I put that up with some suction cups that I had left over from water bottles. And so there's 2 suction cups on the back and then one here. I might also add some tape on that at the back. Sometimes I use packing tape. As long as they can't chew on it, it's okay. And they usually can't get it off enough to chew on it. So in this box, he's gonna flip. Hello, buddy. He's got a coffee box, K-cup coffee box. By the way, Don Francisco's blueberry coffee. If you like coffee, I highly recommend their brand, and especially the blueberry is really nice. At first I thought blueberry coffee was a little weird, but then I tried it and it's one of our favorites now. So anyway, the lid from the puff box ended up being a great platform for his wheel. And if I can spin this around, I'm going to show you the back. So in here, he's got a space under that. That's the candle cup. It's actually a candle cup that he came with to make his little nest in. That's what he was sleeping in. And then, there we go. And then he's got this wood burrowing box. It's really neat because he can fill everything up with paper, and then he can run through it. He can run on top of it. And he's got his platform here, and then his water bottles over there with Velcro. And the Velcro goes all around the bottle so it can adjust as to which way it needs to go. Now for the bedding material, I've used a few different things in here. One is this microflake, and you can see how small the flake is. It is a kiln-dried pine. It is safe for the animals. I use it in the potty pans for guinea pigs, but I use it as full bedding material for the smaller critters like rats, mice, and hamsters. And it's fun. They can dig in it. It's lightweight. It's great for their waste. For guinea pigs, it's not good for full bedding because, well, you can use it. I just find that it doesn't take the waste down well enough for them because, of course, when they whittle, it's a lot more than a little mouse. So he's got all of that space. He can go in and under. And then let me turn this back around. Then he's got the larger flake bedding, which is actually the guinea pig bedding. Again, it's a kiln-dried pine, but this one is actually a mix. It's got pine, fir, and hemlock. It is kiln-dried, screened for the dust. It's a very soft, high loft bedding, so it's really absorbent, and I like that one. This is one of the types that I use for the other animals, guinea pigs and the rabbits. And it is, again, it is safe for these little guys, and it just gives them a different texture. Then he's got the Carefresh paper. I've also got some of this paper strip, spaghetti paper, I guess you could call it. That came out of a fruit basket that I got as a gift. And then we've got all of this torn up paper, which is actually napkins from restaurants or fast food. When we get fast food, sometimes they'll put napkins in there even though we tell them we don't need them. So I save them for the animals because they're nice and soft and they can tear them up. I tear it up a little bit and then sometimes they'll tear it up more. He is having a great time pushing that box around. So that's his little digging box. It's full of this Carefresh paper plus all of that, and he can move that around as he likes. And then the rest of the tank, I like the natural sort of look. So he's got a little dandelion that I pulled out of the garden. He hasn't eaten that yet. He's having a good time. You can see him digging. This is new for him. This is a little bit more than he had in there before. And he's explored everything at least 12 times already. So again, we've got this log bridge that goes up here. It is not too steep, even though it looks like it is. I did worry about that, but he's been fine with that. His little log bridge that he can run under, climb on top of. And then I put this up to here so that, because it's a tank with a lid instead of having doors on the front, this way he can come up here and then we can reach in and pick him up because he is very interactive. He's a really friendly little guy and he likes to come out and play. And then I could put some treats up there too. So he will learn that, you know, treats come there and the humans come there because I just did this for him. And then that will be a place that he knows to come to. And I just used, again, these section cups from water bottles that I'd saved. Boxes. I always save little boxes that look like they could be good for mice, especially the coffee boxes, the K-cup boxes. They love those. I use those a lot. So that is what we have for Mr. Leonardo. So you have a mouse with a name and a clean tank and all kinds of new goodies. And he's having a good time playing Diggy Diggy Mouse in his bedding. There we go. Mr. Leonardo. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope everybody has a lovely day and an even better tomorrow.